if you've been to our YouTube channel and also Instagram page, we post a lot of content, a lot of it educational, some more for fun. Some of these questions that you can ask, so we can answer it with the Inky product. Inky has a lot of information about a given property. One of these is this short video that we put in. So let's take a look and see what has been posted. Basically, let's look at the comments. And we answered this one a little bit a while ago, and then let's look at what Kim was asking. So we need to know if there is a roof on ADU. So let's take a look at the property. So with Inky, any product, any address that you have, it can be searched. You know, you can find out what's going to look like. Actually, the ADU would be a good one to try to figure out is going to fit. So you go and start a project. You type in the address. So you could be driving around the city and looking for a home. Come log into Inky, it's for free. Type in an address and simply create a new project. So when you create a new project, you get the information that you need, and we'll pop it in. We're going to collect all the information. One of the key features of Inky is that we take 4 times a year in this area, in the California area, in most cities, aerial pictures, right? So we have the latest and the greatest picture from the ground to see what can or cannot be done. So that's one of the, and it's high resolution picture. So let's take a look at it. And you're looking for an ADU, right? So the potential of an ADU. So let's take a look. Now, one thing that we say all the time, so the information that you're looking on the screen is the information that if you go to this city, office, the planning department asks. And a lot of time that information is not correct, especially the property line. So we always do a little bit of correction, and with Inky is easy to do. Everything is to scale. When you move something, everything moves together. So let's take a look. So we see that there is a fence line here. So let's move the property line to the fence line. And let's save that. So we save that. Let's take a look up here. And that looks okay. That's fine. Yeah, it looks good. So we have the property line. Now, a couple of things we look for an ADU. Is there room? Well, ADUs can be in a 4-foot setback. Have that in mind. California might be in a different location, it'll be different. So we're going to go to the setback. Going to change this to 4. So that gives us 1 more feet, on the side, but it counts. Everything counts. So we have now 4. Now, we want to see if they can put an ADU. So obviously in the back, you can actually do the garage ADU if you want to, but we're assuming that they want it to be in the back. Well, this could be actually a good ADU to put in next to the pool so that you can have a pool house, kind of having both at the same time. But let's go and design that out. So we're going to go to the layers. We're going to select an ADU. And let's do the square footage. We're going to draw an ADU, create a new home. So we're going to put in, let's just use this path, and then we can have, a section next to it for another path. So we have some ADUs that are pre-engineered, and we can have, just an ADU. Let's just use the pre-engineered one. So that's the pre-engineered one. You notice that it has, the sizes got a little different. So this size got into the process. You see this little marker here? Says there is a problem. When you click on it, it shows that there is a problem with the site, right? Now, we can correct that. So let's go ahead and turn this around. Right, so we turn this around, and the 600 square feet ADU is not a bad size. Actually, this would look better as well, because what's going to do is it's going to put in more distance here, so it's a good size. Let's save that. All right. Now we have that ADU. Now let's go take a look. And on this one, this is a pool. So let's go enable the pool. So we recognize it. So this is going to be the pool itself. So we're going to go in and mark the pool here. Actually, it's already marked. You already recognize it. So the color is so blue, I didn't even recognize it. But let's go ahead and make sure that in the pool, we have the label area. So the pool is about 400 square foot, good size pool. Now, with Inky, you can even do some floor plan designing and so forth. So you go to the Copilot. We're going to generate a small floor plan, and we're going to use the various options, and we are going to try to do it with this one, and we do it on this one, and you learn, I know it's on, click on it. So it's going to give us some options on the ADU and some entrance and so forth. So we select this one, the bedroom and layout, if you like it, you select that one. It goes in and basically, designs a little floor plan for you, right? Now, all of these are based on the data that you have on the ground. So answering the question, can you have an ADU? Yes, but let's do a little bit more, right? Now, what we can do in this scenario is that we can go in and do a 3D model. So go through 3D. And this gives you a feel for what it's going to look like, right? It's not rendering, it's actual 3D modeling of the data that you see on the screen. So that's the ADU, that's the house, and basically it comes up and you can now select the area and go in and you can see that's the ADU part. And the floor is here, we have to put that in, but for now we're just going to have that in there. Now, one of the things that you can do in here, it looks pretty nice. I can go to the top and take a look at it. So it's good space here and accessibility on the side here. I can rotate it around, just kind of see what area is going to look like. And I can also have these things like I can do a sun exposure. The sun actually going to be behind it. So one thing that's going to be problem with this ADU, not a problem, but the sun is behind it, right? So you're not getting much sun in the front. And in some ways you're blocking the sun, to the fall is probably going to get worse. Yeah, so you're blocking the sun. So there's a lot of information in Inky that helps you make a decision. If you decide to generate a site plan, you go to Inky, you go to export, you generate a site plan, you take it to your client or to the property owner. And we have information about the property here. So, it's R1, so you can have an ADU, small property, all the current owners and so forth. So answering the question, in short, yes, you can. Is it the ideal place? Probably not. If you had the option, which is going to be expensive now, but if you had the option to switch the location of ADU on the swimming pool, you probably would have a better ADU, right, in that scenario. But that's the power of Inky. In a couple of minutes, you can analyze, you can figure out what possibilities are for the home that you're trying to buy. Hopefully this answered your question.